Here we go!
Ayo, Blue Blur, what is going on? This is Gamer Blake 90, locked and loaded with his Sonic controller, complete with Sonic Pin by the way, and here to present another Sonic Mania mod showcase video. I know I've been spacing out these showcase videos by quite a bit, seeing as I've been diving more into Sonic fan games and the Sonic mainline games, including Sonic Colors, which is awesome by the way, 10 out of 10, would recommend. But I haven't forgotten about these mods made by our amazing community modders, all of whom will be set to participate in Stage 2020 next month and the Sonic Hacking Contest in the month after. This is one of them, a mod called the Spotlight Challenge. If you're curious as to how that works, I suggest you brace yourself because you may find yourself daunted, so to say. Check it out. When you jump into a level with this mod enabled, this is all you see of it. Pitch black darkness all around you, with only a small globe of light illuminating the immediate area around Sonic. And it will of course follow him throughout the level, but other than that, you have to play through it exactly like this. So I hope your memory of these stages is quite good, otherwise you're going to be struggling immensely. It ties heavily into your ring count. The more rings you collect, the bigger your spotlight grows and you can see more of the stage better. Like you already know, when I picked up that ring box worth 10 rings, we got a little bit more of a spotlight to work with. But there is a drawback here. If your ring count goes above 10, it will start to... My bad. It will start to... There, had to get rid of that bad thing real quick. But once it goes above 10 rings, it will start to count down until it goes back to 10. And as it counts down, your spotlight will get smaller because you're losing rings. And once it gets back to 10, it will never go any lower than that unless you take damage. So, a little bit of leniency there regarding how the ring count rule works. But you also have to be wary, because if the ring count goes a little too high for the game's liking, it will start to count down by 2 rings per second, instead of just 1. So I really hope, once again, that your memory of these stages is good, in particular the ring placement. Because if you want to make your time this challenge easier than it normally would be, you better start picking these babies up, otherwise you're in for it. I also don't recommend using the Super Sonic transformation, because if you enable that, and you collect too many rings for your own good, it'll be counted down by 3 rings per second instead of 2, and before you know it, you'll run out of rings really, really fast. So, I would refrain from using it. But, if you play your stage optimally, you should have a very generous spotlight to work with through each of these stages, and you should be fine, honestly. It ultimately depends on how good your memory of the game is, and luckily for me, I played Mania quite a lot ever since it came out 3 years ago, so I had somewhat of an advantage here, but even then, I still find this challenge to be, well, unlike anything I've dealt with before. I think that one other challenge that definitely gimped me out was the Halloween challenge I did last year. I did showcase that one, by the way, and you can check that out. That too is made by CodenameGamma, if I'm not mistaken. And needless to say, that challenge sure gave me a run for my money. So when I played this, I didn't find it to be, nearly so difficult as I did the Halloween challenge, but that's probably due to, lack of experience. So yeah. That's pretty much the rule set for the Spotlight Challenge, I believe it is. So this is pretty much going to be my video submission for the Spotlight Challenge, and I invite you all to check it out and see how good or how bad I do in the Spotlight Challenge. For the said in CodenameGamma's comment section, challenge accepted. Let's do this. And also, to make this a bit fairer, I'm going to avoid collecting the special stage rings so that I don't get 50 rings right off the bat, as I feel like it would kind of be cheating the true nature of this challenge, if you know what I mean. As it would make it a little too easy for my liking. So, no cheating, boys and girls. So far, though, I'd say we're doing reasonably okay for the first act, because out of all the stages in the game, this is one of those I speedrun an awful lot, so it's kind of difficult for me to forget how the level layout was, especially Acts 1 and 2. So far, we're already near the end of it. I feel a lot better if I would pick up the shield, though, and I know it's a Chaos Ring to the right over there, or Special Stage Ring. Come on now! Rule number 1 about the big rings, do not call them Chaos Rings. Because if anybody plays Knuckles Chaos quite frequently, you're bound to confuse them, so don't get your details mixed up. Alright, so far the Spotlight Challenge is going swimmingly smooth. We have a generous spotlight to work with for the boss battle. And yes, it will be a handicap for each of these boss battles. So, good luck. Especially in the case of some particular bosses. That's all I've got to say. First one, though, is simple enough. We've seen it all too often, we've beaten it all too often. What's there to worry about, honestly? And the spotlight, well, the area with lacking light, rather, it's even blocking out the level clear theme. Not the level clear theme, but level clear text. Come on. I can't commentate perfectly for just like 5 seconds, huh? Whatever. Alright, so Act 2 of Green Hill. Let me keep this up, we should be just fine. I know there's a pulley here, and there should be a couple speed shoes right past over here. If I'm right, yep, one up here. Oh yeah, also, I will be going into any of the bonus stages generated by the checkpoint. Also for the sake of making this challenge completely fair. Because you could get extra rings there too, and I'm pretty sure they would make your spotlight bigger once you get out of the bonus stage. Still, it doesn't look like I even need it. Slow down here, we should pick up another pulley. No, but that's okay. We're already at the end of Act 2, but Green Hill is simple enough. It's Studiopolis that concerns me. Mind you, before actually recording this video, I practiced the Spotlight Challenge just before trying it out, and I'd say the results are paying off quite nicely because this is a pretty generous spotlight to work with the Act 2 boss, especially if you know how to beat it effortlessly, like that. So that's pretty much it for Green Hill's part of the Spotlight Challenge, and you may have already noticed that when my ring count went up above 50, my count started going down by 2 rings per second instead of 1. So at least it answers my question on when exactly it starts to count downward as far as the Spotlight Challenge is concerned. So, but yeah. That's it for Green Hill. I should be able to activate the dev menu here, right? No, I probably can't during the cutscene. I guess I have to wait. Or not? Or do I have to escape? There it is. I was hitting the wrong key the entire time. Alright, I'm just using it to go straight to Studiopolis right away because Chemical Plant is not required in the challenge for those of you that may be wondering. So, without further ado, Studiopolis, boys! The challenge is on! Lights, camera, action. Out of all the original stages, I like Press Garden the most, but I can see why whenever people think of Mania, they think of Studiopolis, because, well, what can I say? Not only is it packed full of references about Sonic's history, it's just, well, what's there not to like about it? Like, seriously, whenever people think of Mania, I tend to see them reference Studiopolis whenever they're asked to pick one of the new stages as their, favorite, or their not so much of a favorite. Also, forgive me if I go quiet at times, I'm trying to focus, because while Green Hill was simple enough to beat in this challenge, I don't know if I can say the same with Studiopolis. We're not doing so good keeping our rings up, for one. Let's see, what was here? Okay, the bubble shield will help, but I heard those electrical badniks going off. Like, you know, those guys that come down swinging from the ceiling, and will occasionally have electricity surging through their bodies, so that you have to time your attacks against them carefully. Those are what I'm trying to stay extremely cautious of. Uh-oh. Now I'm really worried. Anybody hear the snap of the camera? I had no idea I'm gonna be able to beat these guys. I've seen them, but I just now pulled it off. Maybe I'm not giving myself enough credit. I know there's a moving platform to the left of that chair, but can I even see it? Nope. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let me try something. Is there something to the right? No, nothing but a spike bed, and now my bubble shield's got popped. Oh dear. Okay, now I find the moving platform, but what I was trying to do was spin dash jump across that gap without the need for the platform, and I messed it up. Still, we made it through, and that's what matters. Shoot. No! Give me my ring back. My ring! My ring! Alright, thank you. Gamma, I hate you right now! Alright, the popcorn machine. Anybody have some popcorn right now? Could use a lot of fiber in my diet. Dear God! I cannot see the stage. So whenever I hear trap active, I'm on the verge of having a stroke! No, I don't want selfies right now. I'm in the middle of suffering. Show a man some sympathy, please. Alright, I'm so tempted to grab a special stage rating, but I swore to myself that I wouldn't cheat, so I'm gonna stick to it. Oh, and by the way, you're encouraged to beat the challenge as quickly as possible and with little to no death if you possibly can. I'd say as far as the no death thing goes, I'm doing fine, but while I cleared Green Hill reasonably fast, I don't know if I can say the same for Studiopolis. I'm trying, though. Let's see. I knew the bad nick along that wall. Thank goodness I didn't get hit. I need as much light as I can get, especially for the Act 1 boss. You're gonna need to get a good visual on the boss itself, and that means staying near it as often as you can, otherwise you're never going to be able to predetermine the order of attacks that he's going to throw out at you. So that's quite worrisome. Huh? Where's the solid ground? Where's it at? There it is. Come on, go away. I don't need any selfies right now. It's not a good time for any of them. I think we're near the end of the first act already. Oh my god. Well, I picked up another rain box, but I don't think it's gonna hold out that long. And there's a checkpoint. Oh god. This is the one part of the first act that I did not practice. Okay, that's good to know. As long as you get a good visual on the order of attack the boss is gonna throw at you, you can then anticipate when you'll need to make your attack, because you always gotta knock that blue missile back at him. And not any of the orange missiles, because those will actually hurt you. And a good way to know for sure when you need to jump is to pay close attention to that sound effect. As it's like a quick little countdown, and when it finishes going off, that's when the attacks will start to make their move! How I managed to avoid those orange missiles is beyond me. But we're already halfway done with the boss. As long as I keep this up, I think we'll be fine. Okay, that's last in line. Oh my... Wow, I actually did it! You can probably see my facial expressions, but dear god, I'm nervous! How the heck am I doing this practically blindfolded? How? Oh my god. Jump, 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 jump. Again, the orange missiles are in line first. This is worrisome. Wow! I insta-shielded that missile! Oh no, oh no, oh no! Ah! Oh my god! Oh my god, I cannot believe I actually did it. I actually did it. There is no way. How did I do that without dying? I was so sure that I was dead. There is no way. But you know what? I may just be a Sonic Mania god. Wow. Alright. Studiopolis Zone Act 2. Yo, Gamma, I know you see me with this challenge. What's up? But I don't want to flex too hard, because I know there are some people out there that did this challenge way better than me. And are probably rolling their eyes at me? Are you serious? I am not going to get bought by a bad nick that can't even fight back. Seriously? That just wounds my pride as a Sonic Mania player. Alright, I'm not going to be able to see jack when it comes to determining the result of the slot machine. Oh wait! I take that back, but I see an Eggman capsule. That's gotta be bad news, right? Or not? Wait a minute, don't the Eggman capsule take away your rings like the slot machines in the classic games? Or at least the classic game that came before Mania. Like, anybody know what I'm talking about? Casino Night Sonic 2 and one of the bonus stages in Sonic 3? I thought that's how it worked. Mind you, I rarely ever get the Eggman capsules when I play these slot machines, so maybe I'm remembering wrong. Whew. I don't know if I ever want to try this challenge again, though, because after Studiopolis Act 1, I was so done. And of course, I would lose my bubble shield just as I get. Usually I don't jump into most spike beds. This spotlight challenge is really taking its toll on me. No, 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 go away. Ah! And of course, the second you jump into that pipe, you lose the collision boxes and can't pick up the rings. Oh god. I don't think there are any enemies here though. We should be okay. I'm surprised I haven't lost any lives at all doing this. Studiopolis Act 2. Okay, I know what this is. There's a spring right there, right? Uh-huh. And there should be another cone to which you go downwards. And it will move you along the level. Ah, shoot! I missed the spotlights up there. They serve as platforms and you stand on them. But they'll fall very quickly if you do, so... I hope your platforming is good. Did I want to do that? Yes, I did. Okay, picking up a generous number of rings so far. I think we're doing fine. Where is this again? Oh, I know. I know now. I know what this is. Well, crap! And I don't think they come back if you use them up. That's very, very concerning. Let me try going to the right. Maybe we can find another one. No, unfortunately not, and I've used up my rings already. Well, I'll just get past there and just get straight to the end. At least the Act 2 boss will be a lot easier to challenge like this, I think. But let me not jinx myself. I know there's an invincibility box and a speed shoes box to the left of here, so we'll pick those up. To improve my chances. This doesn't count as cheating, right? At least I hope not. Come here, Eggman! Okay, what came up? The thunderstorm? Oh, that's easily avoidable. Woo! I knew it was gonna be a lot easier than the Act 1 boss. It takes so little effort once you figured it out. But yeah, with the completion of Studiopolis Act 2, that concludes my take on the Spotlight Challenge. Thank you all for joining me on this rather dramatic journey, especially if you watched the Studiopolis Act 1 section. That was... oh my god. I don't know if I ever want to try that again, honestly. But thank you to CodenameGamma for making this mod. And on that note, I'm going to back out because I think I've had enough of looking at that dramatic amount of darkness for one. Seriously, I felt like inside a Shadow Temple, but with extremely limited vision. Zelda Ocarina of Time reference, if you didn't get it. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. As always, if you enjoyed what you saw, drop those likes and comments down below. And to keep up my content, hit that sub button and ring that bell so you can stay notified. My mod showcase maybe gets spaced out quite a bit, but I'm not going to stop covering them, that's for sure. It's just that I have so much to look out for as it is that it's a lot to keep up with, but your boy's trying. Thanks again for watching. I'm out of here. Peace. Blue Blurs for life.